This is an analysis from Alpha Business Media.
All right, today we're diving into a really fascinating strategic blueprint. It's all about one of the biggest challenges and opportunities in the global tech scene right now, Nepal's ambition to build a truly world-class IT industry. So here's the big question, right? In a world dominated by tech giants, how does a smaller nation do more than just compete on the fringes? How do you actually carve out your own high-value space in the global market? And to really get a sense of what's at stake here, just look at the numbers. We're talking about a global IT outsourcing market that's projected to hit a staggering 850 billion US dollars by 2029. I mean, the potential reward here isn't just big, it's transformative. So this really puts Nepal at a critical crossroads. On one hand, you've got this absolutely massive opportunity, but on the other, you're surrounded by some of the most intense competition on the planet. Now, the analysis points to a core internal problem, and it's called the service trap. Here's what that means. A lot of Nepalese firms are fantastic at the technical side of things. You give them specs, they'll execute flawlessly. They are great coders. But you see, that low-risk model has unintentionally starved the development of other crucial skills, things like product management and global sales. And this really lays out the choice, doesn't it? You've got two paths. The current service model on the left. Yeah, it's safe, it's focused on coding, but it leads to a dead end, stagnant growth. Then you have the value model on the right. It's going to take some calculated risks, a real strategic focus, but it's the only path to actually achieving global scale. Okay, so how do you escape that trap? Well, the answer proposed here is something called the niche breakthrough strategy, and this is the absolute key. It's about making a fundamental pivot, getting away from that race to the bottom on price, and instead starting to compete on unique, specialized value. And this quote from the analysis just sums it up perfectly. The path to success for Nepal is not a race to the bottom, but an ascent up the value chain. It's all about quality, not just quantity. It's about climbing higher. The way to do this is called the Acupuncture Strategy, and I love that name. Think about it. Instead of trying to be everything to everyone, you focus all your energy and resources on very specific pressure points. In this case, 4 high-potential niches where Nepal already has a foothold: fintech, health tech, AI and machine learning, and of course, cybersecurity. So let's break these down. First up, fintech. And look, this isn't just some theoretical idea. Nepal is literally home to F1 Soft, the company that created massive platforms like eSewa and PhonePe. This is proof positive that the country has the deep, real-world expertise to build complex, secure financial systems that can scale for a global market. All right, niche number 2, health tech. This is a big one. Nepal is actually a major development hub for global healthcare data giants like Cotiviti and Deerwalk. Think about what that does. It's created this incredible, unique cluster of talent that already has experience in one of the world's most complex, most regulated industries. That's a huge barrier to entry for any competitor. Then we've got AI and machine learning. And again, Nepal already has a surprisingly sophisticated ecosystem here. You've got Cloud Factory, which is a global leader in data for AI, all the way to firms like Fuse Machines and Leapfrog. Having that whole spectrum of capabilities means Nepal can offer complete, end-to-end, high-value AI solutions. And the fourth and final niche is cybersecurity. The secret weapon here is a company called LogPoint. They're a global player, and they have a huge development center right in Nepal. Having a single anchor company like that is a game changer. It creates a world-class talent pool and basically acts as a launch pad for the entire sector to capture a much bigger piece of the global market. But of course, having all this specialized talent is one thing. For it to really thrive, you need a supportive ecosystem. For this whole niche strategy to actually work, the government and the industry have got to be working together, hand in glove, to make growth happen. And here's the kicker. A detailed roadmap for reform isn't some fantasy. It already exists. The Computer Associations of Nepal Federation has laid out this super comprehensive plan. We're talking about things designed to de-risk investment and just pour fuel on the fire of growth, like a 15-year tax holiday on IT exports, and even creating finishing schools to make sure new graduates are industry-ready from day one. Okay, but let's be realistic. How does a niche strategy like this actually stack up against the giants of the industry? Well, if we look at the lessons from other global leaders, we can see exactly which model makes the most sense for Nepal to follow. And this table just makes the path forward crystal clear.
Look, trying to copy India's model of massive scale and low cost, that's a dead end for Nepal. You can definitely learn a thing or two from the Philippines' focus on quality service, but the model to really truly emulate, that's Eastern Europe. Competing on high-quality, specialized engineering, it's a strategy built on expertise, not just being the cheapest option. So when you pull all these threads together, what you get is a really clear action plan. This is about how to take this ambitious blueprint and actually make it happen.
And a huge piece of this action plan is marketing. You have to tell your story, right? The proposal is to create a single, powerful national brand, IT Nepal. And the slogan they suggest completely flips the script: high-end engineering from the top of the world. It's brilliant. It instantly connects Nepal's iconic geography with quality and world-class expertise. So, to wrap it all up, the path forward is incredibly clear. Step 1, pivot away from being the low-cost service provider and become the high-value expert. Step 2, focus your resources like a laser beam on those 4 key niches we talked about. Step 3, actually implement the reform plan the industry has already built. And finally, step 4, build that powerful national brand to shout this new story from the rooftops. So, in the end, the analysis is clear. The talent is there. The strategy is sound. And a detailed action plan is literally sitting on the table, ready to go. And that leaves us with just one final, powerful question. A question that will decide the entire future of Nepal's IT industry. Is the will to actually implement it there?